Hello there, my name is Mounjaro, and after losing 70 pounds using Mounjaro, I've realised something really important. And the habits that actually make a difference aren't the flashy ones, aren't the cool ones, they're the simple ones that quietly build momentum day after day after day. The ones that keep me grounded when motivation runs out. And today I want to share a handful of these habits that are actually making a difference. They're the ones that are keeping the weight off, allowing me to lose more weight, keep my energy levels up, and my weight loss focus razor sharp. So I've lost 70 pounds, 5 stones, 31 kilos now by taking Mounjaro, and I've been doing this for now for, well, 5.5 months, I guess. I've got a lot of information on my channel. Some of it good, some of it not so good, but it's all out there. And the whole purpose of this channel is to, if you're not on a Mounjaro journey or a GLP-1 journey or a Zep-bound journey, whatever you want to call it, then this is going to allow you to make the informed decisions. If you are on it, hopefully it gives you the opportunity to share experiences. And that's really the nature of the channel. Started off as a method of me sort of recording a diary of my journey from when I first started, and now it's become some more of about information sharing and also me learning off other people who are ahead of me in their journey. So it's all about all of us, and that's kind of what this channel is all about. I've been through a lot of trial and error on this journey so far, and I'm guessing if you're on a similar journey you would have been doing the same. And for me, and I'm not quite at go yet, I think I've still got another 24 pounds to lose, but I'm not going to wait until Friday this week because I've changed my injection date. It used to be a Wednesday, but since my holiday in France, I've had to sort of shuffle things around a little bit. So I delayed the injection by 1 day for 2 weeks. So I had it Wednesday, then Thursday, then Friday. So away day is now Friday. So on Saturday on my Q&A and update session, I'll let you know what my weight is this week, if I've lost, if I've maintained, as I have done for the last 4 weeks, which sounds ideal, but like I said earlier, I'm not at goal, so I'm not looking to maintain, I'm looking to lose weight still. So for me, it's all about these habits, and these habits are the ones that actually work, and they've actually worked for me, and that's what I'm sharing with you today. So you wake up in the morning, first thing you're thinking is breakfast. Well, I don't often do breakfast these days. I'll occasionally have a breakfast meal replacement shake. Shock horror. I know a lot of people don't like the idea of these shakes because they're ultra processed, but for me, they are fantastic. So I'll occasionally have I think the make I'm using at the moment is Protein Works, and it's their strawberry breakfast shake. I'll have that. If I don't have that, I'll have a banana. And then I have one of those little, I can't remember what they're called now, the little probiotic yogurt drinks. They're really low in calories and they set me up for the day. Black coffee, I know, game's on, because I've woke up and I've done this same routine every day, getting in that habit, getting that motivation straight from the off. Once we've done that, the plan is quite often gym. So we want to be in the gym for 10 to 7 in the morning. Doesn't always happen. Not been as consistent recently as I have been throughout my journey, but things do get in the way, and that's life. But going forward, and I did mention it in last week's video, I need to start getting more consistent doing the weights in the gym. So we get up, coffee, probiotic, breakfast shake, probably 2 times a week, banana, and then gym. Habit number 1, signed and sealed. Well, habit number 2 for me is what I call the no debate rule. So this is all about non-negotiables. And for me, it is protein and hydration and meal prep. So for me to be in the right mindset to lose weight on this Mounjaro journey, I need to put into my meal tracker generally the night before what I'm going to have the following day. I'll input my breakfast, I'll input my lunch, and I'll input my dinner. And I do that the night before because I want to make sure I'm getting enough of the macros that I need. I want to make sure I'm hitting my protein goals, non-negotiable. Hydration levels, put that in the app as well, non-negotiable. Tracking the calories, all part and parcel of these non-negotiables for me. So every evening, generally before I go bed, well, I'm not going to do it after I go bed, am I? What a silly thing to say. So before I go bed, I can look at my app and I know how many calories I'm going to hit the following day. Now, serious, what an amazing habit that is to get into. Straight away, you know what your target is, you know what you're having. If you want to give yourself a little bit of leeway, it's all built into it, isn't it? So I can look at it now and it'll probably say I've got probably 1,500 calories inputted in tomorrow's tracker already. It doesn't matter if I go to work, someone gets the hobnobs out. They're biscuits, if you don't know what a hobnob is, if you're not in the UK. I can have one of those, I can add it in. I've built myself in a little bit of wriggle room, no problem whatsoever. So for me, non-negotiables, that is habit number 2. Right, so habit number 3 is kind of piggyback onto habit number 2, which was the non-negotiables, and it's track the calories. And I am a little bit anal about all this because I literally track every single thing that goes in this big fat gob. And I mean everything. And I mean, you might say it's a bad habit, you might say it's a good habit, but it's a habit all the same, and it's one that's got me to the point where I've lost 5 stone, 70 pounds, 31 kilos in just over 5 months. I weigh everything. And as such, there's very little that's gone in this big fat mouth of mine that hasn't been weighed. You might say that's really not a great habit to get into, and it's similar to me weighing every day of the week. It's what's guided me to where I am now. I know exactly where I am at any given point in the day, calorie wise. Not in an obsessive way, and I know it sounds like that, and it's the same with weighing every day. I do that because I know where I am in the week. So, and that gives me the power to make the decisions whether I need to eat more, whether I'm not eating enough, and that kind of stuff really. So for me, habit number 3 is track, and then when you're done tracking, track some more and make sure you weigh stuff, because you'll be surprised if you have a portion of something, just grab a handful, pour a little bit into a bowl. If you're not weighing it, you could easily get the measurements all wrong, and that can make a huge difference at the end of the week. You're spending a lot of money on this medication. Why not make sure you don't mess it up? Right, before we skip on to the next one, just wanted to say thanks to everyone that's commented, liked and subscribed to the channel so far. It means absolute well to me, and I really do appreciate it. However, look at this for a fact. Look at that. So 90.7% are you not subscribed. Why on earth not? Do you not like listening to a 53-year-old chubby man waffle on about weight loss? Of course you do. If you could subscribe to the channel, it would be absolutely amazing. And if you want to support the channel, there's the link to the Buy Me a Coffee. No one ever has to support the channel in that way, but the option is there if you wish to thank me. And I really do appreciate it because I love coffee. Need some questions for this Saturday's Q&A. Else it's going to be an incredibly short video of me going, hello, welcome to the channel. Here's my update, I've lost blah, blah, blah. And here's the Q&A, and then silence, and then just like fade to black. So if you've got any questions for this Saturday's Q&A, you want to be in the video, leave it down below in the comments, mark it Q&A, and you'll be in this Saturday's video. So thanks very much, appreciate it. Next healthy habit that's working for me on my weight loss journey so far is aim for 1 win a day. And I know this all sounds a little bit zen-like and a little bit sort of, a little bit too deep maybe, but aim for that 1 win a day. I'll tell you what my win was yesterday. So we had a meeting in work, and my lovely boss bought a load of breakfast pastries, and there was trays and trays of these things. And one of the trays got placed directly in front of me. So we're talking croissants, pain au chocolat, those little pastry things with the custard in. Yeah, not a massive carb fan at the moment, but my 1 win of the day for yesterday was didn't have one. Tray in front of me, dozens of these pastries, didn't have one. So if you can get that healthy habit and start aiming for that 1 win a day, straight away you're on the road to success. Make those choices, make the right choices, and you've won for the day. So that set me up beautifully for yesterday, and it makes you feel energetic. It makes you feel like you've achieved something. There's no point there would have been no point in me stuffing my face in pastries, but when the temptation's right in front of you, it's really hard not to. So that's the next habit. Aim for that 1 win a day. Next up on my list of healthy habits that are working for me right now is don't fill your fridge, your cupboards, your freezer, your car, your work bag, I don't know, your bedside cabinet. Don't fill them with unhealthy options. And the reason being is that you fill these spaces with unhealthy options. If you're anything like me, it'll be in there and you're constantly thinking about these unhealthy options that you have, and you're going to want to eat them. So this healthy habit that's working for me is, if I don't have this food in the house, it completely removes any chance that I'm going to eat those unhealthy options. So for example, if I've got some lovely cheese or some lovely ice cream or a bar at Cadbury's Dairy Milk in the house, I'm going to eat it. And yes, I know I'm supposed to be learning these healthy habits along the way. I'm supposed to be learning this new way of being me going forward, where I don't want to eat these junk foods, but I know that if I've still got these in the house, then I'm still going to eat them. So this healthy habit is all about removing that temptation. Don't have it in the house. I guarantee if you don't have it in the house, you won't be able to eat it. Simple as that. So remove these temptations and surround yourself in healthier foods. So if you do get the munchies, and we all get that, even with the appetite suppression on Mounjaro, you still get the munchies now and again, but you're going to reach for something healthier, something maybe with a little bit more protein in. One of my favourite things for a healthy snack is a chicken breast. And I know that might sound grim, and believe me, it would have sounded grim to me a while ago when I was vegetarian. But if I want a healthy snack, chicken breast. Quite heavy, well, it's obviously full of protein because that's what it is. Perfect healthy snack to have. So remove that temptation, surround yourself in healthy foods. And my sort of guess is you'll end up snacking on healthy foods, and that can only be a good habit to form. Right, next up then, and this is, if you take away one healthy habit from this video, let it be this one. And it's taken me a long time to learn this one, but I finally think I'm getting there. It's all about reframing that slip up. So you have a slip up, and we all have them. And what that slip up doesn't have to do is ruin the rest of your day health-wise, food-wise, nutrition-wise. Doesn't have to ruin the rest of your week. You're not going to say, oh, should we just start again on Monday when it's Tuesday? Do you know what I mean? You're not gonna write off an entire day. You're not going to write off an entire week. You're going to go, uh-oh, I ate that donut, or uh-oh, I ate those fries. But you're going to reframe that and go, oh, I've eaten that donut, I've eaten those fries. Well, that's not the whole day ruined. I can pull this back now. And that sort of goes back to your calorie tracking. Right, you've eaten those fries, you've eaten that donut, you've eaten that chocolate. Track it, stick it in your app. Right, so I've eaten that now. I need to pull back on dinner, or I need to pull back on lunch, and I'm going to save the day. I'm not going to ruin the day. I'm not going to ruin the week. I'm going to save the day and save the week. I swear, if you learn that healthy habit where you're not writing yourself off, you're reframing the day, it will change your entire journey. I mean, how many people out there, and I'll put my hand up to this one, I've done other diets, other weight loss journeys, ruined the day, straight back to square one the following Monday. Start again Monday. Yeah, I've ruined it. I've just eaten this. I've ruined it. You haven't ruined it. You reframe the day, and you just continue. You get back on track. And let's be honest, even if you did ruin that day, and Mounjaro works in that way where you're going to struggle to ruin a day too badly, where you're going to pile in thousands and thousands of calories because it doesn't allow you to do that. But if you lose the day, is it the end of the world? Probably not, because you'll start again the following day, because Mounjaro will make you do that, or your GLP-1 or your Zepbound or your Ozempic, whatever you're using, it will make you do that. Your Wegovy even, it will make you reframe the day naturally. So don't be thinking, I've done this, I've ruined it, everything is lost. Pull it back and you'll be bang on track again. Right, and my last healthy habit on my Mounjaro journey that I'm going to share with you today, and I've got a little more actually, but I think I'm probably going to save it for another video because this is getting quite long now, I feel. And one of the most important healthy habits that you can learn on this journey is your mental health. So, positivity. So you'll get your naysayers, you'll get your negativity, you'll get your people saying you're going to die if you take Mounjaro, you're going to put all the weight back on when you stop Mounjaro. Stay positive. My journey is my journey, your journey is your journey. Understand why you're on this journey, understand where your failings are on this journey, and understand where your failings are before you started this journey, and why. Focus on your whys. Focus on how this is going to get you to the end. Go and keep yourself positive. Make sure you make your journey and not someone else's journey, someone who's maybe beside you chipping away at you saying, you don't need to do that, you're losing too much. You know you better than you know you better than anyone else does. I know me better than anyone else does, and that's how it's supposed to be. So keep yourself positive. Keep going and don't listen to those naysayers. Right, once again, just wanted to say thanks a lot for watching the video, and like I said, I will do a part 2 in a few weeks time. If you can leave your Q&A questions down below in the comments, that'd be amazing. Buy me a coffee link will be there. Also, my 3-month update video will be here somewhere. Look at that now, fast forward and see what my sort of transformations like and what I look like now. I think it's pretty amazing, and it shows you what this medication can do. I'll stick the 4-month up here somewhere, the 3-month up there somewhere, the 5-month up there somewhere. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch up with you all on Saturday morning.